Hello, and why my nose flare like that? Anyways, hello, and welcome back to another video. So, remember the last video that I filmed and I said, oh, this is going to be my last video of the Criminal Minds series. Well, things changed because I was doing some more research to figure out, to make sure I didn't leave anything out, to see if there was any more information, especially on the Matthew Gray Googler situation. But I didn't really find anything on that. But I did find an article called The Real Reason These Criminal Minds Actors Left the Show. Because I know that there are certain actors that did leave the show. And just also let you know, I didn't finish the show. Like, I was on the part where Spencer was about to go to jail. Like, I was at that part where they found a way for Penelope to not be murdered by the assassin people. If you know what I'm talking about. I was at that part, but I was too scared to see what would happen. So I just stopped, and eventually I got the spoilers that he went to jail off of TikTok, and I saw the hot person on TikTok. Yeah, so I haven't really finished it, and honestly, after doing research on the cast, I don't even know if I want to finish it. I feel like I'm not going to enjoy it as much as I would if I didn't know all this knowledge. Anyways, let me stop rambling. I'm so sorry. But this first one, because we all know Thomas Gibson left Criminal Minds. We all know that. But did we know why though? Because apparently right here it's saying Thomas Gibson's outburst got him fired from Criminal Minds. Excuse me. Apparently my dude got anger issues. Anger issues. So let me breathe. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. My glasses just keep reflecting. I'm so sorry. But I cannot see without them. So that's my bad. I'll be blind if I take these off. Anyways. Oh, also, sorry for there's a different scenery. This is my bed. As you can see. Don't mind my Justin toasters. And also don't mind the blinding light behind me. My bad. But yeah, anyways. It says, once best known for his role as Stuffy Greg on the breezy Dharma and Greg, which is another TV show that he was on, Thomas Gibson switched gears considerably as a part of the original cast of the dark and twisted Criminal Minds, playing Unit Chief Aaron Hotchner from the show's inception. That all came to an abrupt end in 2016 when CBS ordered Gibson to leave the series that had been his professional home for more than a decade. It all stemmed from an incident in which Gibson was directing an episode for the show's 12th season when he kicked Criminal Minds writer and co-executive producer Virgil Williams in the shin. And then Thomas had to say, there were creative differences on the set, Gibson explained in a statement. I regret that it occurred. We all want to work together as a team to make the best show possible. We always have and we always will. However, this wasn't an isolated incident. A few years earlier, Gibson had pushed a producer on set and was ordered to attend anger management classes for that one. Gibson earned a suspension for the kick, but he was fired. Oh, he earned a suspension for the first one that happened a couple years ago where he got angry. And then before the kick, when he kicked the producer in 2016, that's when he was fired. So yeah, that's kind of great. So that was the kind of outrageous one. We will get into the rest of these. Let me just take my glasses off because I hate the light reflecting. So we're just gonna. If I'm squinting, I'm sorry. Anyways, the reason for Mandy Patinkin for leaving the show. He said, basically, it says the show was killing Mandy Patinkin's soul. So basically, when Criminal Minds joined a crowded marketplace of law enforcement procedurals in 2005, the show offered something that CSI, Without a Trace, Bones, and all the others couldn't. Also, Bones is a good show, by the way. It's on Hulu. If you have Hulu, you should definitely watch it. Mandy Patinkin, the best-known member of the original cast. Patinkin is a Tony-winning Broadway legend. I did not know that. And he is the guy who played Indigo Montoya in the beloved 1987 film version of The Princess Bride. He is also a habitual show quitter. Patinkin abruptly abandoned his role on Chicago Hope in 1995 out of the desire to spend more time with his family, and in 2007 he left Criminal Minds. At the time, Patinkin attributed his retreat to creative differences. 5 years later, Patinkin revealed the true cause of his early exit. He admitted to the New York Magazine that signing up for the Criminal Minds was the biggest public mistake I ever made, and he found acting a show about murder and kidnapping was destructive to my soul and personality. So that's what he said about that. And the next people would be Paget Brewster and AJ Cook. This one kind of made me like, what the heck is going on with this? Like, not just the cast, but like the people in general involved that created Criminal Minds as a whole. Like, what's going on with them? Because the title of this part is Paget Brewster and AJ Cook weren't new women. So, basically, yes, you do know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that Paget Brewster was, I guess, like supposed to be, she was supposed to leave, but from what I'm hearing, from when I read the article the first time, she had ended up just staying until the end of the movie, I believe, not the end of the show. I said movie. I thought somebody walked in that's hearing me. Anyways, it says, just before the 6th season of Criminal Minds started up in 2010, long-term cast members Paget Brewster and AJ Cook were fired from the show. According to Deadline, producers were looking to cut costs, but that wasn't the real reason, according to Brewster. In a 2015 interview with the AV Club, Paget basically said that a high-ranking executive from CBS had just called and said that they wanted new women, so they were fired. It gets even weirder from here. While Cook's character was giving a quick send-off, Brewster's agents talked the show into allowing their client another 17 episodes before leaving. However, the actress requested that the show's writers kill off Agent Prentice. So basically saying that she wasn't going to be in the show anymore, just to, just kill the character off. And they complied, and she left the show. But then heard that her character was set to return. Paget, confused, called her agent, who explained that CBS had added a year to her contract so as to get her to film those long negotiated 17 episodes. So it says she was forced to go back, or terrifying things were inferred. She said, and she remained with the show for the rest of its run, and so did AJ after one brief year of reoccurring status. Okay, the next one, I'm gonna just run through this pretty quick because she wasn't on the show for that long. If you watch the show to a certain point, you probably remember that one girl. Her father was like a serial killer, and she basically was there to like kind of like replace. Jesus, to basically like replace AJ. But a lot of people that I've known, like on Instagram and stuff, that have like fan pages, didn't really like this character, and that was supposed to like replace AJ in a way. Didn't really like her that much, but I'm gonna just go over it. Her name is Rachel Nichols. It says, couldn't survive the fallout from some Criminal Minds controversy. After all the drama surrounding the forced exits of Patrick Brewster and AJ Cook from Criminal Minds, actress Rachel Nichols was awarded the inevitable task of walking into a tense situation and replacing both actresses and their characters, portraying FBI Special Agent Ashley Seaver. Brewster was tasked with training Nichols, the actress coming in to take her place. Criminal Minds viewers didn't take to the new cast edition, but they let Nichols know about it on social media. At the beginning, fans didn't give me a chance at all. They were very angry about the pageant AJ situation. Fans hated me, she told Parade. I was relatively new to Twitter, and people were just very mean to me on there. As the season won, Nichols says viewers came to accept her, but that was cold comfort when she wasn't asked to return for a second season with the show. I mean, I personally didn't really like her character, but they didn't have to like bully her like that, you know. I do not condone bullying somebody at all. You know, it wasn't really her fault that those characters were booted off the show, you know. Anyways, and here's another person that was also on the show for a short amount of time, who I actually really liked her. I forgot the name of her character, but her real name is Jennifer Love Hewitt, and it said that she had family matters to attend to. That's the subtitle. And it says Jennifer Love Hewitt is a familiar name and familiar face thanks to her many roles in the late 90s teen movies like I Know What You Did Last Summer and Can't Hardly Wait. In the new millennium, she shifted to a career as one of the most consistently employed performers in television, starring for 5 seasons on Ghost Whisperer and 2 seasons on The Client List before joining Criminal Minds in 2014 as supervisory special agent Kate Collar. That's her. It was Kate. However, the veteran actress endured some backlash from fans who didn't think she was a good fit for the show. That was by then in its 10th season, where certain rhythms and formulas established. Some disgruntled Criminal Minds viewers even distributed a petition, oh my gosh, to get Hewitt off the show, and in the season finale, which aired in May 2015, Callahan resigned from the BAU, and showrunner Erica Messer confirmed that Hewitt wouldn't return to the series for season 11. However, upset fans hadn't gotten to the actress or network powers that be. Instead, Hewitt was leaving of her own volition for a personal reason, and it was she was having another baby. Now, we're going on to, I think this is, no, there's 2 more people. Next up is Shamar Moore. He was the most recognized character in a long-running TV series. Is almost going to be the one who generates a catchphrase from Criminal Minds as supervisory special agent Derek Morgan, as portrayed for the first 11 series of the series by Shamar Moore, who added to Michelle's Tennis You Got It Dude and Steve Urkel's Did I Do That. With Baby Girl, his affectionate show is affectionate show lightning a way of addressing close friend and co-worker Penelope Garcia. Morgan was also a remarkable BAU agent, but all good things must come to an end, not counting occasional guest appearances later on. Moore left Criminal Minds 2016. Why? Well, it was just time to go. I've treated my acting career like school, Moore told TV Guide, comparing his stint on The Young and Restless to high school and Criminal Minds to college. Now I'm ready for grad school, a PhD, whatever you want to call it. I'm just ready to grow. I just want to leap. And so he leapt from one hit cop show to another, heading up to the cast of CBS's SWAT a year later. So basically, he just wanted something new. And this is the last one is Lola Claudini. Said she left Criminal Minds because she didn't love LA. Criminal Minds has been a TV mainstay for nearly 15 years, debuting on CBS way back in the fall of 2005. As a result, the initial cast is much different than the one fighting the good fight in the show's final episodes in 2019. Early stars Mandy Patinkin, Thomas Gibson, and Shamar Moore all left long ago after lengthy runs. The original cast member, Lola Gandhi, who portrayed Supervisory Special Agent L. Greenway, she was actually one of my favorite characters before she left. Bolted early in the series' second season, she helped launch Criminal Minds and assisted in helping the series find its formula and voice, but it just wasn't a right fit for the actress. So why was that? There was a little production secret from behind the scenes of Criminal Minds. While each episode finds the BAU crew flying away in a private jet to tackle a new urgent sensitive crime, the series of shoots almost entirely within the Los Angeles area. And Claudini didn't like that part of the job. After all, her biggest pre-Criminal Minds role was playing federal agent Deborah Sejong Waldrop on The Sopranos, a show that shot on the East Coast where she's from, according to the Los Angeles Times. She hated living in LA and couldn't bear it anymore, basically. And that is the end of the article. So yeah, that's the end of the article, and I definitely wanted to kind of like make a video about this. Let me put my glasses back on so I'm not squinting at the camera. Yeah, anyways. Basically, I really wanted to like make this video because that first part honestly shocked me about Thomas Gibson. I did not know that he had anger issues. Like he literally had to go to anger management class. And he kicked a writer in the shin. Like that's absolutely insane. And what's also insane is how they basically tried to throw Patrick Brewster and AJ Cook off of the show because they wanted new women. Like honestly, what's going on with the show in general? Like the people, like I said, like the people like behind the show. Like there might be like some really crappy people because that's really messed up. And then it basically said they threatened Paget that she like had to like come back for like a year because they renewed her contract. So that's kind of messed up. But anyways, that will be the end of this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. And that is hopefully the end of Criminal Minds series. If you hear noise in the background, my bad. Sorry. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Bye.